Go. Yo, what's up? My name is AARRTX, aka Pundor. I'm an illustrator, graphic designer, digital artist, and much more. But I'm mostly in the digital artist. But I also work traditionally. So, why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video to just tell you about my experience of using the AARRTX acrylic marker set for the first time. This is the set that I bought. This was 37 euros. It's probably around $40. And it was quite fun using the set. The colors are not really the colors I usually work in when it comes to my work. I draw a lot of times people with darker skin tones, so this set wasn't the best for me, but I made it work. It is a good set though. It's not that expensive, so I was kind of pleasantly surprised when I was using them of how much fun I was having while using them. Again, another look at the set. Pretty basic. This is not really a review. Oh my goodness, but just my experience of using these markers for the first time. I'm also not sponsored, but I wish. So AARRTX, if you see this video, man, sponsor dude, bruh. Sponsor some, yeah, a sponsor would be cool. But yeah, it's not sponsored, so all my opinions about these are from myself. And yeah, the thing I drew is, you will see in a second. It's a really beloved fighting game character. So yeah, you will see, and yeah, we will switch into that POV right now. So yeah, my general feeling about these are, you should definitely, if you are into like acrylic markers and just like playing around with different medias, you should get them. They are not that expensive, and if you are into like markers, you should get them. So my first pros about them is they are really vibrant colors. You can layer these. Also, you can make some pretty cool color combinations and just work in a different way. You have to have a little bit of a layer, not mindset, but you have to think in layers so that it becomes a little bit more easy to using them, because blending them is, I think, not that easy. But I don't know that much about them because, like I said, it's my first time using these markers. So what other pros do I have on these? I would say you don't need that much of like a test to use them, but because of some art mediums, you first have to understand them a little bit before you can use them. And these I didn't have the feeling I could jump in straight away. As you see, I'm drawing this Ryu and I am using, I think, 4 to 5 or 6 colors. I wanted to use less, but I found the combination of using yellow as the skin, red as the shadow for the skin, and then purple for the hair, and the gi I used white, a blue, and a darker blue. Pretty good. I think the color combination was pretty good. So the general feel is pretty good. You can use them pretty easy. They're not that complicated to use. The one thing is though, I think everybody who has a cell shading type of style will really use these colors really well. Also, everybody who has like a simple like style is also going to benefit with these colors, because I think they're showing their best like strength if your style isn't too complicated, or also if you have a cell shading type of style. So these are the pros, kind of the pros. They feel good, you can draw with them good. I don't like the sound that, for example, Copic markers make. They don't make an annoying sound. So these are the pros that I have for these colors. Then we come to the cons. I would say there aren't that many for me. I think I just didn't have the right colors. But apart from the colors, I would say you don't have that much control with the brush like tips. they're not that much you don't have that much control for me, but maybe you get better with them as the longer you use them. I also thought that the more I used the colors or the markers, the better I got with the brush tip. You won't get like the same control that you will get with like a brush pen. They're a little bit more rougher and you cannot really hit really fine lines. That's why I would recommend anybody that uses them that they should work a little bit bigger than usual. So if you love like really small illustrations or just drawings, I would say they're not the best for those. But if you really can handle it well, you could make some pretty good smaller drawings and it will work with them. So what else? I would say also that what else kind of a con? I would say if you're more the kind of artist that loves blending colors and having smooth transitions, maybe these markers aren't for you. But like I said, I have not used them this long. Maybe some artists can do that, and I've seen some artists do some kind of smoother transition with those, so don't take my word for everything. I think that's it for the con. I would then talk about pretty good color like media combinations. You could mix media these pretty good. I would say these markers probably are super good with like colored pencils. So if you have colored pencils, you can do the undersketch with the colored pencils and let it show through, or you can even do the line with the colored pencils and it will have some really cool results. I think colored pencils, if you have them in your arsenal, you should really combine the acrylic markers with the colored pencils. So yeah, that was, I think, it. I would say you can still like see how I'm working on the Ryu. The ones I got like the color combination and also just the type of feel and kind of style that I wanted to have with this Ryu, it was really easy and really fun. I would say the next time I would work on these, I think I probably would start by putting down the shadows first and then the other all the other things. I think it's a little bit more better to use them in that way, that you lay down the darkest color and then work up to the brightest one. I think that's also just the way that you use acrylic in general if you paint with those two with brushes. What else? I hope that you enjoy this process and the drawing. You will get the full drawing in a couple of minutes or seconds because I did all this on a big A3 paper, which was also the difference it made, because before I worked a little bit smaller and I was struggling a lot, but the bigger I worked, the easier it was. So it's still, like I said in the pros that, or in the cons, that you should work bigger, and sometimes it looks just better. Also, I feel like sometimes if you see like you're leaving like a lot of like linear strokes and you feel like, oh, they're gonna come through, sometimes it just takes a while and you just have to let them dry, and then these linear strokes don't come through that much. Yeah, I would say the best kind of work with these markers is like if you use the how do you call it, if you make really cool color combinations. So you use contrasting colors like red and blue, not red and blue, or yellow and a bluish color, or just colors that really contrast each other well. So I will look forward, and I want to make more things with these colors. They are really fun to use. I know now why they were trending so much on social media. I would even say that they don't compare to the Copics, the hype Copics had. I think when Copics were really hyped, there weren't any like art medium that got the hype like Copic markers had, because I remember even I wanted to have like Copic markers or alcohol markers. I don't think that they have the same hype that Copic markers or alcohol markers have, but I definitely enjoy the work more. I don't know why, but I'm not the biggest fan of the finished look of alcohol markers. A lot of artists that I follow don't use them, or I don't even know one that uses Copic markers a lot, and I enjoy the work. I think apart from manga artists that still use Copic markers or alcohol markers, I don't really follow anybody on IG or any other artist like social media that works with alcohol markers and where I enjoy their work. But that's no here nor there. I hope you enjoyed this drawing, and you like and subscribe and even comment, and I will try to make as many more videos. And thank you for your future support, and we will go on this journey together. I want to make this my job, and I hope you can help me with it. Also give me some suggestions on what kind of other videos I should do. And yeah, see you on the next one. So yeah, this is the result. I hope you like it. Sorry again for not having had recorded everything horizontally. I did not plan to make a long form video out of this, but yeah, help me to grow this channel and make more out of this. I hope you like the result. It was really fun. I will probably make more acrylic markers art. I don't know which one is going to be next, but you will see more activity on this channel. And yeah, see you on the next one.